This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fielded in the end zone. It's Isaac. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gain on that return.
And your Georgia Bulldogs will take over. 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
And off in a single back formation. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking downfield. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Fake, looking to throw. Fine time now, rolling to his left. He's going to take off. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Looks right for a quick completion. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Aggies. Strong game by this quarterback. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Catch made on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. We're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Looking downfield, it's Flowers. And no throwaway here. Quarterback forced out of bounds for a loss on the play.
And this quarterback's a threat with his legs, but this defense has clearly done their homework. They're not fooled at all. Good job of pushing him out of bounds for a short loss.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. No run here. It's the running back with the ball. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Dogs will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Gets it out quickly to the left side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Tight end goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Reed. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter.
Texas A&M 7, Georgia 0.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Defense is spread all over the field. Do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with the touch pass. But, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And here's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Makes a quick catch. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. Some hard running there through a tackle. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Can he keep this 11-play drive going? It's third and short. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? The coverage team able to bring him down.
14, and your Georgia Bulldogs will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. To the air. It's Flowers. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the ground. It's Isaac. The defense wraps him up.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll give it to the back. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
But they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Fake, looking to throw. On the move now. He's hit as he throws it. The pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Motion now from the tight end. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. The Aggies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On first down, it's play action. Extending the play now. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Aggies hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Snags the good throw. And the defense comes up with the football.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size, their speed, and their versatility, and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Scanning the field. It's Flowers. Moves out of the pocket. He finds some space. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the single back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 24 as they began to put a drive together.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He escapes the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
From their own 8-yard line now, it's second and long. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to throw. It's Reed. He lets it rip. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Go down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's what the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. We'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. He moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Now, not a whole lot of options there for the quarterback. Ends up trying to pitch it out. Gets some yards, but not enough for the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And there's the handoff. Has the first down and more. To get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7 here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A great catch and run for 6. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. First down and more. He's still running. Tackled at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The guys up front line up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Flowers. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finally heaves it deep down the middle. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Chris, here on 4th down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the 1st down. And
football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fighting off the defender. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W?
Georgia.
Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Quick throw catch made on the out route. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Aggies. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage for him when he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. Quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Turner looking to make a play here. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Man, wrap it up after the completion, just short of the 1st down mark. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking to pass, it's Flowers. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge game.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
That's a design quarterback keeper. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Leaning on the run game here late. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. The Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team able to bring the return to the ground. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. He's got room to run. Oh, and he's going backwards. The wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
down. Second down.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. To the air. It's Flowers. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's bringing it back. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying on their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. Breaks into the clear. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to...
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
The first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate.
Looking downfield near the end zone. He catches it out of bounds. A big play they desperately needed there.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Dropping back, it's Flowers. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle, it's White. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with the first down to 17. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock.
Timeout, Georgia.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The receiver grabs it. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. Offense made in reverse. throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.